guys, we're Assassin M098, soon to be flip-flop, and here is another video. Now I know I haven't uploaded in a while, but the reason for that is because I've been working on a montage and I lost all my clips and now I have to restart. So that's why I've been taking so long. I mean, not as long as Fearless, but whatever. We're going to be checking out cars today since they just released and the season has been delayed for literally 2 years. So let's get into it, and like and subscribe to the notification bell, get notified every single video. Without further ado, let's get into it. So we're hopping into a battle lab, and the reason for that is there's no players to mess us up and there's lots of cars, so they are usually in cities. And yeah, alright, so we're gonna get to our first car. Now I have used them before, but I only using my friend and they were being rude, so I had to cut them out of the video. So we're gonna have to do this again. So I already know all the mechanics, so I'm not gonna act surprised. But here we have the taxi. Now it's supposed to do a Oh, I've actually never seen this before. But because like this is actually so cool. I've never actually used the radio before because there was like a glitch where you couldn't use it, but this is actually boss. Basically, it takes all of the songs you have in your locker and it puts it in. Okay, now we need to find ourselves a gas station or a fast car. But yo, this radio, bro. Why don't I actually use Crackdown more? It's actually such a nice song. Yeah, I'm gonna change it from Billy Listen to whatever. Okay, so here we have this. Fuel tanks. Now, when you come up to this, just pull up. Why are you moving away from me? Don't leave me! Don't! Why are you leaving me? I didn't do anything to you. Okay, so once you have your cars parked up there, you can grab the pump by a gas station, and then it doesn't really matter where you pour it, just pour it all over the car. For like here, you can pour it on the taxi sign and the fuel will fill up. So once it's full, you can go as far as you want, and spoiler alert, we're gonna do a challenge after this. So we're gonna take this car, and what song do we get today? Let's go. Alright, we're gonna try and find ourselves a truck, yeah, and one of those fast. What is this? What are these songs? I want the Crackdown music. I guess this is a... Nah. We're gonna go to Sway-Side because there's usually fast cars there. We're just gonna find ourselves Crackdown. So you can drive with just about any car. You know, for example, this is faster than the taxi and it has more health. Wait. You get radios on every single car? I didn't know that. I thought you could only get on one specific car, like which is a taxi. And also you can drive trucks. Unfortunately, you can't bring the contents of it with you. For example, if and then sometimes if there's chests and stuff on it, it'll break. So yeah, let's go to Sway-Side and try to find a nice fast car. Have found ourselves the fastest car in the game. This is by far not the specifically black one, but all of these types. And you can see them by like this and the super fast and whiplash. You can see it by the structure of the car. Now this is the fast car. So I'm going to fuel it up and showcase how to use this car. Because if you don't use it right, you can damage it a lot and you can use up way too much of it. So if these things can get out of the way, that would be nice. Alright, so we'll pop it up here and focus. Alright, so right now we're just cruising. Now, there's a few modes, like, the game doesn't tell you, but there's like, if you can move forward like a little bit to just like cruise. and you can go super fast if you put down the button like hard. And there's another model of the cars, but I just like my favorite color is black. Alright, and then you can also do turns by pressing whatever button on PlayStation's R2 or L1. I mean R1 or L1. But here's how it works. So usually this is how you turn. But when you hold this is how you, but when you hold it down, this is what it does. It's very good for making turns, and I don't know. Okay. So you can already see how fast this thing goes. You can literally outrun a chopper with just this alone. But if you hold down circle or B or whatever keybind you have for it on PC, you can actually go with this fast. It brings out the turbo and actually speeds you up. It doesn't speed you up that much, but it does make you go a lot faster. But keep in mind when you use this, it does burn up your fuel very quickly. So if you're trying to use this, I suggest you try to get to the nearest gas station very quickly, because you're gonna see there's gonna be a message saying low fuel that's gonna come up right now. If I turbo, now there are gas cans that you can carry around for like when there's no gas stations around. For example, one's over here, very convenient, because I was gonna go all the way across the map and I didn't even know it. So we're gonna pick this up, and it can refill it, as you can see here. And so you can more carry it around and not really have to worry about if it's in the right space. So let's go to the gas station and showcase this. Alright, so we can just pour it over here, and why is it not working? Alright, so then if it runs out, then you can just refill the gas can, but it only does it 10 at a time. So we're just gonna we're just gonna unfill it, not even on the car, because we can just do it whatever we want, or we can just put it in here so that we have more gas to refill with. I mean, that doesn't really make sense. For some reason, these things have infinite gas in it, and it doesn't need refilling ever. But yeah, that's video game logic for you. Alright, now we're out. Not enough ammo, so we're gonna refill it, and it goes 10 at a time, as I told you. So we're gonna refill this now. And once it's fully refilled, then we're able to drive our car again. And that's basically all you need to know. The turbo for boost, the radio, the types of cars. But now, I told you, at the end of this, there is going to be a challenge. So I'm gonna explain that to you in the lobby. Alright, let's do this. Oh, so I forgot one more thing. If cars float even in very deep water, but they will sink. And if they sink, you're gonna fall out of it. As you're gonna see right now, I should be falling out of it right now. For some reason, I'm not falling out, but just take my word when I say it, that you will fall out if you stay in the water for long. I don't know how this is possible. Yeah, but you take damage for drowning if you stay in there for too long. But there's one more thing regarding steamy stacks. Yeah, now I need to somehow get the car out of there. Yeah, now we're out of fuel. And I thought we could have made it to them. But no worries, I still have this, and we can just refill it from here. Also, something to keep in mind at a competitive advantage, even if it's only available in pubs, it will only take 67% of the fuel from the gas can to fill it from 0% to 100%. So if you're playing pubs and you're wondering how much fuel you need to fill it right to the top again, that's how much you need. So a lot of you are thinking, what happens if you bring a car into the steamy stacks? Now we've already tested, well not in my video, but I tested myself that in choppers, it will also flow it up. I'm starting to like this music. Let's do this! Let's do this! Come on. What if it would be so amazing if you're inside the car, man. But this music is amazing. Alright, now if you drive in here, it will float you, but sometimes it won't touch the ground, and that's just a glitch on Epic's part. but we just have to move around for a bit and try to get up. And I'm not gonna get up, am I? You obviously need to wait around, but no, actually no, waiting around won't do much. You just need to get up over here, and I think we need a different car to do this. And so one thing I just noticed, if you get into a car, you're gonna have to smash the window. It kind of makes sense since it's like not your car. But let's just try this again with a more fatter car that can see. It worked for a second. Honestly, let me work for a second and there it goes. Let's just hope this one can actually get up, and yes it can. It's gonna happen eventually, and here we go. So it does float, but I don't recommend trying this yourself because your car is not surprisingly gonna get beaten up. Like, I'm gonna do a belly flop, look. It gets hit over there and turns around, and still 1,000 health. Epic needs to fix this. One simple tap with a pickaxe, one simple bump with another car, and it gets damage. But if it falls head first onto an edge like this, and side onto, I don't even know what this is, then it's fine. I don't get it. But let's get onto the challenge. What we are going to do in solos, we are going to build a sky base. But the catch is that we have to go in it with a car. Because remember, cars can save you from fall damage. I don't think you guys realize that. But if you are at the max height, the car won't actually explode. Because the only things that can actually damage a car is hitting with a pickaxe and colliding with another car. If it gets blown up or shot at, then of course it's gonna take damage. But if it's just like, if it falls from like 10 billion light years feet upwards, it won't take any damage, which is surprising. So yeah, let's build a sky base and get ourselves a car. Let's do this. That was kind of gonna be the thing that I was gonna use, but the truck back there is gonna be fine. Anyway, my pickaxe has done me well, and now it's time to build the sky base. Well, guess what? I wasn't looking out for max height, so all of that was for nothing. Alright. Oh. Wait a minute. Did he knock me down? Yep, pretty sure you knocked me down. Well, I hope you're happy with yourself because this guy is the main reason this video is ending. Bye-bye.